Hey guys! So in this video I want to teach you how to host shiny dens since I'm getting asked regularly, and on my channel I'm doing it pretty much all the time. So what you need to do for that? First of all, you need to pick the den that you're going for. Let me show you how I do that usually. So I go into my browser. There I open up this link here. I will add it in the description as well. It's the max rate battles link where you can find all the mons in every den. So if somebody told me like I would like to have a Torrentrum den, or let's say Delmi's den, you got those two, 28 and 59. Hope you can see that clearly here. So you click on, in this case, just Den 28, and there you got the info about Pokémon Sword mons, the stars, very important. So if you have all badges, you will likely only have access to 3, 4, and 5-star raids. Alright, so 2 and 1 stars are only, I think 1 star is only for up to 3 badges. I think from 1 to 3 badges. 2 stars is 3, 4, 5 badges, so you cannot have more than that. And you need to consider that if you have only like 5 badges and you want to go for 2-star dens, you cannot host those dens where you have to cross water. So just keep that in mind. So in my case, I have a baby switch with 2, 3, and 4 stars because it's having 5 badges and I cannot swim with that account. But in this case, we will go for 3, 4, and 5-star raids. So these are these here, okay, and this one as well. So Reselia would be in Shinotic, Maractus, Trevenant, Gorgis, Delmis, and Pumpkaboo. So yeah, I'm going for that one. Let me check where it is. In the bottom you see a screenshot of every place you can click on it. You can see that in detail. You have to look it up where it is, so usually I'm using that. Searching. Is that the right den? No, it's not. Let's check for 28. Here you go. So it's over here. But I prefer, in that case, using this link here, Pokéden's GitHub. Pretty useful, but it's only for the core game, so you don't have the DLC map in there, but you have at least the exact spot where you find every den, including the mons in there, when it's red beam or purple beam. So in this case we're going for den 28, so it would be a red beam. Alright, so we got Delmis, I search it in there. And you can filter by numbers of stars, the version, if it should be Gigantamax, if it should have a hidden ability, the gender you're going for. Actually, I never used that for some reason. I don't know why. Maybe I should consider that in the future. And the items held, if necessary. I mean, if that you get, if it helps you. For example, if you're hunting for candy or something. But in this case, we're just going for how to host a shiny den. So we pick this den here, and we know that it's somewhere down there in the Dappled Grove. So yeah, I prepared my switch for that. Oops, wrong game. Here you go. So I'm right here. This is exactly where where that den is. So I'm throwing in a wishing piece. Usually I prefer going for 5-star raids, okay? For 3-star raids, I mean, or 4-star raids, because 5 stars, when I want to beat it all alone, it takes so long. So I just skip one day manually. This is the how to skip a day method, the manual way, the the old-fashioned way, and then I save there. It's just to avoid those 5-star raids, because it just takes too long to fight them back alone. So let me just go for that one 4-star. I think that's okay. So what you need to do is beat up the mon that's in the den, and catch it. Very important. So make sure you have Pokeballs around. Dusk balls, repeat balls would be best. If you have Master Balls that you can spare, then that's even better. But usually Dusk balls or repeat balls should be sufficient, since I think the catch rate for yourself, catching a mon in the den for yourself is pretty easy. So yeah, maybe like 2-3 blows. So yeah, anyways, this is the first attempt on how to catch a mon for a frame. And I was actually just going for the red beams. If you're going for purple beams, there's another method. Should I just show this? Maybe I should show you this as well, since this is an explanation video. But it's kind of hard. It's really hard. So I'm not going to show you in detail, but I will show you how you can get a purple beam then up. Let's say pretty easily, but it's still a lot of time that you have to spend on that. Since chances are 1 of 16, so like maybe 7%, 6% to get a purple beam when throwing in a wishing piece. And in order to save your wishing pieces, you better try to not waste a wishing piece every time you get a red glowing den or red beam den. In order to avoid this, there's actually just one method, I would say. There's another method if you're going for events, and you know, the method for events is pretty similar. So I will try to show you both. So gladly I'm at the right spot here. These two dens here, I would say, are the best for hunting. Ooh. Drifting controllers. These two dens here are the best for hunting for event mons. So I'm just going there, throw in a wishing piece. Make sure you have a lot. Okay, so don't go for with a baby switch. Ah, we got a purple beam right away. Okay, so yeah, in here there's no event den. So if I would like to have an event den, then I would have to go back to this one again, throw in a wishing piece. This is the easiest way to get an event den, okay? So this is also no event, and I would repeat that over and over again, right? Hope you got that. Did I put on comfort? Did I put it on comfort? No. So it's really drifting a lot. Okay. So I wanted to show you how to get a purple beam pretty easily. So we will go back to our den number 28. It's doing whatever. So I will put the text speed on 1 in order to spare some time. Usually I don't do that because I got a bit fast in that method. So I will keep my controller ready on home button, and let's see over here, and when it says right after do you want to save the game, I click yes. If I see a red beam, I will restart the game immediately and repeat this process until I get a purple beam. So I will just show you once how I do it. When I see red beam, I will restart the game right away and click the home button. In any case, just click the home button right after you see a beam. And it's very likely a red beam. So if it's not a purple beam, I'll restart the game and repeat that process. You can keep on doing that until you get a red beam. I just wanted to show you how to get a purple beam as well, in case you want to host purple then shinies, which are more uncommon usually. Yeah. So we will continue where we started back at the beginning. We will hunt for a red beam mon. We will have to catch it again, since I have... Oh no, we don't have to. Yeah, we have to. We have to catch it again, since I have not saved... I have, skipped the frame plenty of times, or I have changed... I've thrown in another wishing piece. That's why... Oh, let me change the text speed to normal again. So now we're not hunting for a purple beam, but a red beam. Save. Yeah, I could change the date to normal again. Whatever. Okay, got our red beam. Now we need to catch... Yeah, that's fine. I think it's melodic, right? So let me put that date back to normal. We will need that later. Sync date. I'm gonna beat up that melodic. It looks like a Moongus, but I think it's melodic, right? Yep. Yeah, the German name is so different, so you always have to memorize twice. Yeah, so you're gonna smash that one, catch it, and then comes actually the interesting part of this. Just wanted to show you how to prepare until here, how to prepare your next dens, like how to pick the right den for yourself and where you can find it and stuff like that. Yeah, that's why I prefer going for 3 and 4 stars, because they are way easier to beat. You see, you can beat it in like a minute or 2, and if it's 5-star, then sometimes it's beating you, or because your NPC teammates are not as strong. They go in with Magikarp sometimes. This team is quite cool actually, with Jolteon, Snipuna, and Torkoal. And of course my Dragapult. Okay, so we got it. Beaten. Better catch it. Very important. Okay, got it. Didn't even catch it on that device yet. So we better make sure that we are in the right box, because we will have to trade it. Yeah, this is the right box, okay. Then we go online, and then maybe you know Doodoo. Well, it seems like Doodoo died, the Doodoo bot, but there are those seed bots on Discord. I'm gonna show you one of them. So we'll go back to display capture and get us a code. And this usually I do here. So I typed, $, seed check, and then I get that code 00008194. And trade. And usually I'm searching for seeds that have like below 2000 frames. Sometimes below 3000, but below 2000 is better because, you know, that's 2000 days you have to skip manually. And it's quite some work. So actually we're trading with Voidu now, you see. This is the bot that I'm trading with to get my seed. Yeah, so he's of course cancelling the trade and everything went well. So we go back to Discord. Yeah, we got a horrible scene here. But just for explanation purposes, I'm gonna show you what to do with this here. So, first thing you do is you will restart the game. And then, well, it's very useful to put this into a date calculator. So, let's go for that date calculator here. Go for today, plus the number of days that we picked in that seed, minus 3, because we don't want to, you know, to overskip it. So the third shiny, the third mon that you will be hosting over and over and over, we saved 3 mons before. The third one will always be a random one. So if you want to get every mon in the den, then you better do it with this method. So you would have to skip until Monday, November 20th on 2034. So you have to skip 13 years. That's why I don't like those very large numbers. But it's okay, I will just show you in this case, in a sneak preview, how to do that. How to go further there. Oops. There. So, what we do next, we restart the game. We now are seated in this den after 4,986 or whatever that was. Yeah, 4,986 or rather 4,989. There will be definitely a shiny, 100%. There will be always a shiny on this frame. We don't call it the day because they, you know, they can circulate. But a frame is actually every time when you are doing a day skip on the den. And there are 2 methods. I've shown you one of them back, you know, back in the video. It's very slow, the very old method. Now I'm going to show you a new method. You go into your Ycom again and go for Link Battle. You can pick any there. Usually I pick doubles, doesn't matter. You keep your home button ready and you click on standby as soon as you're finding an opponent. After you did that, you will see a little flash on your screen. This is, let's say, the proof of your date glitch. Okay, this is how, that the date glitch is actually working on this game right now. What I do when in the main, you know, in the non-DLC area of the game, I usually don't do the day skips in the wild area. I never do that because there's always technical issues for some reason. It's not counting every day skip as it should, so sometimes you're like day skipping over and over and over. You see that? You see that blinking? Yeah, you see that blinking? This means that the day skip is working. So usually I go to the next Poké Center. And there you can save if you like. It's not a bad idea, depending on the number of skips you're doing. And I'm not going to save here because I'm not going to continue setting up 5,000. So what you do is then you go into you go into your home screen, and there, well, let's check one more time. You see that blinking? So date skip is still activated. Oops. Sometimes it's just not doing. Maybe it's because it's not doing now. Ah, okay, it does. So, now what we're doing, we stay on that screen here, we go into home, then into date, and then we skip all the days up to that date. But every day that we skip, we will have to click OK. It's way faster when holding your phone, your Switch in your hands. I will just show you on my second Switch. So you're doing it like this here. You see? And you can just do it like, I don't know if you can see that. So you do, yeah, you just type it on the screen. You will figure it out yourself. So I'm just going to do that here manually, but for every day that you skip, you will have to click on OK. It's way easier when holding that Switch in your hands, or rather putting it on your table and do it there. Okay? I hope you got it from here. And what you will get right when you're done with that, go back to your frame, to your your den, and you save there. I save always 3 days before the shiny frame, so I will always have to skip 3 days and have a new mon in there. If you want just one mon, then you skip to the frame immediately. So in my case, I would just go back to that den, save, and give it a test. I always test it, and it often messes up for some reason. So make sure you always test. You see that getting a new seed is very easy on Discord. It doesn't take as much time as it used to with Doodoo back then. Like waiting 2-3 hours sometimes to get one single seed. Now it takes like a minute. Yeah, so I return to that den that I was searching for. I stay there. And then I do that test. Okay, so I skip another 3 days when I'm done with that. And yeah, it will be definitely shiny. If it's not shiny, then what you do, you restart your game again, you catch that mon again, and you check for its you check for the seed again. But very important, make sure that you don't save after you caught the mon. Very important, or your den will be broken. You will have to start over. Never save after catching the mon. And what else? You always have to save when you see the beam, okay? You always have to save when you save the beam, when you see the beam. And when your seed is 3 days away, then it's perfect. You should not save anymore. Because if you save 1 day later, and this can happen sometimes when it's midnight, so make sure you don't mess it up like I usually do. So it may skip like 1 day and you don't even notice. So make sure you pay a lot of attention. You can put your time on 001, so you hardly can even mess it up then. Yeah, just make sure that you don't overskip. And if you're not sure, just pull another seed, check how many frames you're away from your shiny frame, subtract 3 from it, save there, and go for it. This is how to host shiny dens. I hope I helped you with this one, and yeah, so next time when someone's asking, feel free to check Blaine's videos. it's way better explained, I think, way easier for you to understand, or for Awesome John Plays. And there are also many more awesome explanations, but yeah, now you can find it right on that channel. See you guys, bye bye, and stay stormy.